choose a filter. I'm just getting set up here. Hello, hello, I'm PIXIEDUST TINA. I am going to do or offer a free pendulum question to anybody that wants to come on here. Oh, we have a dance party. Ooh, ooh. Wow, that's fun. We have Dream. Oh, that's cute. Glamour. Oh, let's see what glamour looks like. Okay, we'll go with glamour. I need all the help I can get, this old girl. So, I have my pixie wand. I can answer your questions for you, whatever it may be. I have my pendulum here, and I'm ready. Got some sage going, if you can see it. You know what? I think it looks like nobody's here right now. So I'm just gonna rearrange some things so you can see what I got going here. My candle. There we go. A couple of candles, and I have sage. Can't see that one. Well, that's okay. Ooh. Some crystal energy here for my quartz. Ooh, yeah, I can feel it. Let's cleanse my little mini bowl. If you're feeling stressed, you can do some breathing exercises with me if you'd like. Breathe in and hold it for a few seconds. And then exhale through your mouth for take about 5 seconds. We'll do it together here. Okay, ready? Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Now exhale through your mouth. Wow. It's amazing. You just feel that. Let's do it again. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now exhale through your mouth. And you can even do it a little more aggressively if you'd like to really get a good effect. So inhale through your nose. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. So while I'm waiting to see if anybody comes in, I thought I would ask something about some questions with the pendulum of things I've had on my mind lately. Just adjust this a little bit. And if somebody comes in, I can do their question anytime. There we go. That's much better. All right. Let's ask about something I've had on my mind. Summer Wells. I don't know if you followed her case. I have followed it from the beginning. And sure like to know. Oh, I got chills just mentioning her name. Let's put this in the incense. Spirit, what can you tell me about Summer Wells? Are we going to expect anything like as far as will her body be found in the near future? Please and thank you. Love and light only. Will Summer's body be found in the near future? Let's put it in here again. Sometimes it takes a little longer to smudge that. There we go. It's moving now. Okay, so will Summer's body be found in the near future? Summer Wells, Spirit, from Tennessee, the little girl that went missing a few years ago. Will her body be found in the near future? Wow. Yes. If you can see, that was definitely a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Every time I do readings of any kind, my nose and my face starts itching. God. Go ahead and cleanse this. So I thought I would read while I'm waiting to see if anybody comes in to the live. Something I wanted to share with you that I do for my spiritual practice every day. And I got this little notebook at, I just hit myself with it, at Five Below. I like it because it has the hard cover on both sides. And I can take it with me. It's a good sturdy book. It's not so large that you can't fit it into a bag or something, you know. You can take it to work with you and maybe work in it on your lunch break, take it to the park, whatever, you know. I guess it would be I want to say 8 by 10 size. Yeah, probably 8 by 10. In this book, I write all kind of things, but notes about tarot cards, like the meanings of different cards that I want to remember, because although each card has a basic meaning, the way you interpret the card is widely varied, you know, from reader to reader. So if I have a favorite reader who gives me a really good interpretation of that card, I like to write it down. And I'll even go as far as to write it on the back of my tarot cards. I will, absolutely, and I do. I will and I do. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I just make notes because that's, if it's a vital, important note that somebody gave you on that particular card, it's going to be really hard to remember. There's 80 cards and you have reversals as well, therefore 160. And although you can remember the basic meaning, you're not going to remember, everything. So just keep that in mind if you are studying or learning tarot. And I mean, I've read tarot cards for years, but I haven't taken it to the next level as I have lately. And that's why I've started making all of these notes. Before, I read more intuitively on how I interpreted the cards to be. I mean, I knew the general meaning, of course, but I also went more by what I was picking up intuitively, which is good. And then of course, if you want to take it deeper and further, like I'm doing now, I've been really studying tarot for the past almost a year. Well, something I've noticed you have to be careful with is you can get so enamored with learning more and more about each card that you tend to rely more on the education that you're learning about those cards and less on your intuitiveness of what you're picking up. So I've just realized that lately. I thought, well, something's missing. What's different? What am I doing that I don't feel like I used to feel when I did these readings, and that's why. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it's hard to say. Depends on the reading and the ability to interpret psychic, intuitive stuff and channel energy at that time can vary. So I guess it's good because sometimes you just, no matter how hard you try and meditate and pray, you still just can't tap into that energy. I think it depends upon our rest, how much rest we've had, our levels of stress. So, yeah. And that's when you can, of course, use the education that you have learned from those cards. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so I write that in here, and then the next thing I write is my tarot card meaning. I just said that. If I have a reading with a tarot card reader, I'll write the notes of that reading down in my book so I can look back on it. Of course, I could pull it up on YouTube. If it was in a live reading, I could find that note, but it's hard to find that sometimes. It gets lost. But, I've had readings over the phone from readers, and you can't just pull that up, and watch it. You have to have those notes, unless you pre-recorded it or something. Next thing in my book is if you are a content creator of spirituality or anything, you can use this book as, time to write those notes about what your future video needs to be or you want it to be about. and the order that you're going to do things in that video. And also, I use this for a journal entry to write down my thoughts and feelings. Now, I do have journals and diaries that I like to write in. I have a couple of them. But I tend to use those more for, excuse me, excuse me, I was up most of the night, not able to sleep. I tend to use those diaries and journals, the two that I have for once a month entry. So this is good, this book, for a daily note of just anything and everything that's on my mind. And I also use this for notes about the zodiacs, because I'm trying to learn more and more about those as well, which I have been doing, and it's a very good thing to do if you haven't already. So we're in Libra season right now, so I'm making notes, about Libra and learning more and more about Libra. And this is just another journal entry. So I hope that is helpful for somebody about the notebook idea. Has it been that long I've been talking? 16 minutes? Oh, nobody came on. Sorry, my phone it's the stand that it's on. It's jumping around. Well, I don't see anybody that came on here. Not that I can tell. This is probably my third live that I've had. So, I'm still learning. Well, that's okay. It was a good practice for me. And I still may have people that watch this later. Probably will. I mean, it may not be a lot, but that's okay, Even if one person watches it and gets something from it, it's worth it. And I got something from it, for the experience of it, of being live. So it's not a waste of time by no means. Well, I guess I will stop the live now. It's been 18, almost 19 minutes, so that's long enough. And if you come by later and watch this, thank you for watching. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you feel led to do so. And I hope to see you again. Namaste. Now, how do I end? Right here, end.